So about 6 months ago, my Land Rover's engine blew up.
This isn't good. Something just catastrophic went.
It snapped the crank and it put a hole in the block, which means I need a new engine. I got quotes from different garages to do it and the prices were insane. So I've decided I'm going to take this job on myself. In the last episode, you saw me take my orange Defender from here to my neighbour's house, where now I'm ready to start building things up. And this is something that I've never done before, and it's quite intimidating. We've got new turbo, new injectors, all the coolant hoses, the wiring loom, all that stuff needs to go on before it can actually get fitted. So here we go.
We're Andy and MH. After 6 years driving across the globe, from California to Argentina, up to the Arctic, Europe to Turkey, and through Africa, we're now building our home base in Idaho, transforming a 1980s hoarder house into our dream home, wrenching on our rigs, and still chasing adventure.
I won't lie, I'm a little bit nervous. This is probably the most advanced mechanicking I've done before. I don't know why I didn't think about it, but I didn't realise I'm going to have to time this engine up and stuff. All thinking more it were buy new, take out, put lump back in. But I don't think it's going to be too bad. I just want to take my time and hopefully do it right. Probably keep calling my brother, looking on YouTube, reading the Haynes manual, that sort of thing. But yeah, steady away. I've got all my tools out now. I can't put it off any longer. I've been walking around, looking at it, thinking about it. I think all I can do is just, you know, the old saying, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? I'm just going to start and then just see how I get on. We're going to start on the flywheel. And then once we've got that in, I think I can get it in the engine stand. Then it'll be timing. I don't know why I'm nervous about doing the timing. I think it's just because I've never done it before. Made in Sheffield. This will probably last forever, this thing. Oh, the book actually shows a different tool for locking the flywheel, but does that? Yeah, I think that should do it. So that'll lock the flywheel and then I can tighten these up. I've been to Harbour Freight and I've treated myself to a digital torque wrench. I don't know why, but I've never actually owned a torque wrench. Maybe this is going to be the day I stop being a cowboy. Newton meters. I can't see anywhere in the book, but I'm just tightening this like how you do a wheel. So like opposites. Pretty much Dave's auto mechanics now. Now that I've got a torque wrench. Not quite there. So today's a new day. Spirits are a little bit higher because last night I was like, I need a better plan. So I did some Googling and chat GPT in to see if I can find a bit of a step-by-step guide. I couldn't find a step-by-step guide, but I found something from, I think it was Land Rover Monthly. So at least now I've got something to go for, because I'm like, I don't know where to start. So hopefully today's going to be a bit smoother and I'm going to be a little bit more confident. Okay, moment of truth. I won't lie, this has taken me a while to get up to this point just because I'm second guessing myself so much, but basically I've done the timing, torqued everything up. So now I'm going to turn it over by hand. And from what I've read, if I don't hear any clunking or feel anything, I need to do 2 revolutions, then that should be good. So hopefully we don't feel anything. And if we do feel something, I think I might have to call in a professional. Oh, I don't want to speak too soon. So that's 1 full revolution. That's 2. I mean, maybe I'll do 2 more for good luck. So this black link there was meant to line up with that one, and that arrow there should line up with that chain. Or is it normal that it never lines up again after you've turned it? I don't know. This is the downside to obviously not 100% knowing what you're doing. Yeah, I just keep second guessing myself. I think I'm gonna just leave it at that and then wait till my brother, like, I can get in contact with him before I button all this up. But it feels good. I mean, worst that can happen is it blows up again. It is actually another day. I'm not making much progress on this engine. Basically, what happened yesterday is I'm trying to follow the sequence of timing the engine, like putting the pins in the front and doing all that stuff. And I feel happy about the front. And then once I'd finished, like, I just wasn't, like, this pin here locks off the flywheel. And then it just made me, like, doubt, is that the exact place to lock it off? And yeah, so I just had so much doubt, and then I ended up, that's all I did in the whole day, is just time the front and then think, I don't know if I want to go any further. All the like manuals that I'm seeing, they're all using like a different flywheel for some reason. I don't know if, I'm guessing there must have been a couple of options throughout the Defender Puma life. I'm actually about to get on a call, hopefully, with Andrea from Unreal Fender in South Africa, because honestly the mechanics down in South Africa, there's some really good ones like Gateway 4x4 as well. But right now, until I can get on the call, I'm going to just start putting all the ancillary parts on that I can. That's not going to affect the rest of it, so at least like I'm cracking on with stuff. I've got the heater out today as well because it's a chilly one. Okay, so I just got a message back from Andrea at Unreal Fender in Johannesburg, and I sent him a video of exactly what I've done, and he said, "Hey mate, you've done it right." So we're back in business. I am absolutely buzzing now. God, how I doubted myself. Let's get this bad boy built up and back in Tango. So I'm going to call it a day, but I'm finishing today in way better spirits than I did yesterday. I've got confirmation that I should have done it right. Obviously, we've not turned it over yet. Touch wood. But I've got all the bracketry on. I've got the turbo on. Shiny new parts. It looks so good. I don't want to use it. Brackets on this side. Flywheel. EGR cooler. Front cover. I am missing one bolt. Hopefully I can find that. I'm going to have to do some Googling tonight. But yeah, I just feel yesterday I was that close to throwing the towel in and thinking, yeah, I need a mechanic and someone who knows what they're doing. But with a bit of help from some people and a bit of guidance, yeah, I'm finishing today with way better spirits. Time to go home for some chili con carne. Okay, realistically this is probably day 2 for most people, but I spent the first couple of days just walking around in circles. But I feel so much better today. Like, after I got like clarification on that timing situation, things are just like steadily chipping away. And I'm just going to keep going at it today. We're actually excited to get out here and crack on with it. And it's Friday, so maybe we should even get some music going. I am missing a bolt still, aren't I? Probably going to have to do a North 40 run today, which is always a bad thing, so I always end up going for like one bolt and then spending however much money on random things. Also, I left off on this plate, but I am a bolt missing. Let's keep going on this side. I think there might be some more stuff to do. Yeah, all these hoses and stuff. I cannot wait to get it back in Tango and get Tango back on the road. Let's start off the day. Right, we're cooking on gas. It has taken me a while to work out where all these coolant hoses actually went, because obviously it was a while ago since I took it apart. I will say, if you're watching this video, obviously this is not really a how-to, but if you are about to like take your Puma engine out, just take off the minimum hoses that you need to, because all these hoses can be left on and take loads of pictures. I keep having to revert back to old pictures. I did take some, but I wish I would have taken more. So that, I think that side's done. That way, right. It's so nice looking at brand new parts. I wish I had the budget to either do it myself or you know, send it to like Twisted or Brooklyn Coach Works. I would love to do a nut and bolt restoration on Tango. Not that he needs it, but when you look at brand new parts like this, it'd be so nice. There we go. I feel like I don't even want to put it in Tango now, and I just want to, I don't think Mary Anna would be happy with this, but maybe just a showpiece in the house. We'll see what she says about that. I think this is the final step now, and that's putting the injectors in. On the Puma engine, you do need to code these injectors in, so it's worth noting down, like on the top, I should probably just take a picture so I can record that number, because that will have to get programmed in. I don't know if my computer can do this, I hope it can. One finger in the background for injector number 1. I'm pretty sure that just slips in there. There it is, injector number 1 in. Now I just need to do that 3 more times.
Oh my gosh. It actually looks like nearly done.
I just need to put the injectors in.
That's insane. Are you proud?
I am a little bit.
You should be. That's so freaking cool. I like the last 2 to 3 days I've been looking at all these different shops and stuff that we could take this to. You know, like, not that I didn't have faith in you, but it's still...
That's what I was thinking that as well, especially on yesterday or the day before when I was just walking around in circles for ages.
It's intimidating.
The main thing, it's not, now I know, well, obviously we've not started it yet, but it's just knowing where to lock that flywheel off, and I just couldn't work that out. Like, I couldn't find any 100% answer.
Yeah, but it's not just that. Like, look how many components there are that you've added to it.
Spend a lot of time looking at pictures and just working out, like, oh, I think that pipe goes to there and that pipe goes to there. Like, the coolant hoses took a while as well, because I took them all off and I didn't need to really.
I don't want to jinx it, but I am like so impressed right now. I feel like we should go to town to celebrate.
Pizza.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm freezing.
I cannot believe this.
Injected in?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, so...
This may be up there in most impressed in our relationship I've been thus far.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, so that slots in injector number 2.
Okay. Wow, it's heavier than I was expecting.
These are an expensive bit of kit. Yep.
Like a glove.
So that's injector number 2. Injector number 3.
The turkey that we're going to have for Thanksgiving was walked by.
Did it?
Did you see it?
I don't know which one it was.
We have 2 huge white turkeys, I think.
That's 2, mate.
That's 3.
Is it? Okay, lift it. There.
3.5 because my pinky doesn't move.
Right, injector number 4, last one going in. Let's get these bad boys clamped down. Don't do what I did. Can you remember I took these injectors out before Africa because the washers like need reseating every now and again, or just change them out every 30,000 miles or whatever. Yeah. And I read the wrong line and I torqued down that ball, which is a stretch ball, and snapped it.
I do remember that.
Right, so these clamps go on top.
The turkeys just came in the shop.
Glug, 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 glug.
What are you doing?
I'm just replacing these little... Are you talking to me or him? I'm just replacing these little O-rings. So injectors are in. I think that's return line in. Just these metal lines and that's it. And 1. The last thing to do is just nip up injector number 4 lines. Boom! So that's it. The engine's complete. I'm pretty much certain that there's nothing else to do on this now. So I'm going to call it a day. It's Friday. I'm going to go get a pizza and a beer, and then I'm going to get back to it, and hopefully the next time we're working on this, Tango's going to be running. Fingers crossed. Yep, that's me at Harbour Freight again. Oh, I love new tools, but I just don't like spending the money. Okay, so when I said I was 99% done, or I think I'm 99% done, that's because I wasn't 100% sure, and I'm not done. So I totally forgot the sump that comes on this engine is for a Ford Transit. So I need to change that sump out to a Defender one. It's just got like a little bit of a cutout in it. Cue the music. Well, we're going to show you the difference between the Ford Transit oil pan and the Defender oil pan, but I've taken them off and they're exactly the same. I thought I heard something about the difference is in the pan, this little cutout here. I don't understand what's happened here, because even on the side of the crate, it said something about possibly having to change it out. I should have looked, obviously, before I took it off, but I cannot see any difference at all. So I've just wasted my time, and when you take an oil pan off, it's more than likely going to get bent like this one. So now that's just rubbish, apart from the sump plug. And I don't think I needed to take it off. What a bummer! Okay, so Tango's facing the wrong way. So the plan is today, seeing as though I've got a helper, Mary Hannah's just going to help me turn Tango around and get him ready for the install.
Slow and steady. Okay, so we got Tango turned around. Andy just put the engine hoist in the garage, and now we are going to try and get the engine moved and then Tango moved in there as well.
Oh, there we go. A bit of brain power, eh?
You guys feeling strong?
Strong enough. Nice one. I thought it were going to be a lot harder than that, to be honest.
Okay, Tango is in. We are headed home to enjoy the rest of our Sunday, and Andy's going to get back to it tomorrow.
So the day has arrived. I got my parts from LOF for the clutch. I can get that in now, which means there's nothing stopping me from getting the new engine put in Tango. Right, moment of truth then. Can you guide that in a bit, mate? Try and swing this end round a bit. Right, so we'll go in and then we'll see if we can get the cables on the starter motor. It's on like a bit of an angle, isn't it? But... So I'm going to lower it and try and make sure your fingers don't get trapped, but I'll go as slow as I can. There, let's see if that wire will reach the starter motor. So we should have two wires, one's a thicker one. So another thing for me as well, trying to do mechanicking, I can't feel my right hand.
Oh, really?
So a lot of times you might see me doing like weird angles, and that's why. Yeah, I think to be able to swing it in, I need to move at least the mount on my side, otherwise it's going to stop it from like going like that.
Okay.
I think. I'll whip that off. So the engine mounts were actually hitting the brackets. So what we've done is we've jacked up the transmission. So hopefully it should hover above and they should meet now. We'll try this, third time lucky. I went the wrong way. Oh, we're trying to do the exact opposite of that. This is why you don't want your hands in anywhere. Sorry, mate. Holy shit. Should probably check it, shouldn't we? I'm just gonna get underneath and see if it's hit the oil cooler.
I think my side kind of landed on the motor mount. But
I think it looks somehow all right. What a knobhead. Can't believe I did that. Okay, take 4. Keep your fingers in at all times. Maybe if we lower it a tad, that'll help it. I think it's closing.
yeah, that's all the pressure.
Okay. There we go. Yeah. That's it, isn't it? Is it closed at the bottom still? Nice one.
It's pretty close.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
all the way.
But the bolts will bring it in.
Yeah.
Good thinking there, mate. Okay, so we're one step closer. The engine's now mated up against the gearbox. We just need to get those bolts in, but that feels like a big weight off our shoulders. We're getting there, just keep chipping away. Thanks for watching. Tune into the final episode of Tango's engine swap next week to see if it'll start. Okay. Moment of truth. And please hit that subscribe button. It costs naught to you, but means a lot to me.